Hi, this is Anup Yadav, and today I want to talk about the ongoing winter session of Parliament. So, in the past couple of days that the winter session is going on, we have seen multiple videos coming out of Parliament on the proceedings of Parliament. Some of these were fiery speeches by leaders of opposition and also some ruling parties, but some was hilarious moments out of these proceedings. And the most talked about topic right now is the discussion on Vande Matram. So Vande Matram, the masterpiece by Sir Bankim Chandra Chatterjee, it completed 150 years. And that's why a tribute was definitely needed because Vande Matram played an important part in evoking emotions during the freedom struggle. And that's why a tribute was much needed. But what happened was not just a tribute, a long discussion, and it was not just a tribute, but this particular masterpiece was politicized by the BJP against the opposition. I mean, this was not much needed, and the whole of India, especially the entirety of social media users, they criticized this particular politicizing of Vande Mataram. And that too at a time when the whole nation is reeling under various problems like unemployment, problems like poverty, problems like the worsening condition of infrastructure in this country. And it was at this time that the ruling party, they decided to politicize, they decided to extend this tribute to Vande Mataram. And in all of this, one particular moment of an hilarious moment came to light, and this was by Priyanka Gandhi Vadra. So, Priyanka Gandhi, she said and particularly pointing towards the ruling party and Prime Minister Narendra Modi, she said that the ruling party and Prime Minister Modi, he has a lot of grievances, a lot of complaints against Nehruji, against Indira Gandhi, and against many other veteran leaders of Congress. So she suggested to the ruling party that let's make a list of all these grievances, of all these complaints that these people have against Nehruji and other Congress leaders, and let the parliament decide a duration on to which that the whole of parliament will discuss on these grievances. And once this discussion is over, we will not bring Nehru, we will not bring Indira Gandhi or other Congress leaders into parliament, because this party, the ruling NDA, is in power for the past 12 years at the center and a little smaller time and multiple states. And right now, if anything bad is happening in the country, if anything worse is happening in this country, blame should not be pointed to Nehru. Blame should be given to Prime Minister Narendra Modi. And I'm also in the favor of this because right now there is this trend that if anything good happens in this country, then the credit directly goes to Prime Minister, not to the personnel, not to the worker who has given his hard time completing this particular task, but directly to Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Everything good that is happening in this country currently is done by India's Prime Minister. But on the contrary, and I would say that it's not bad to credit to the Prime Minister, because ultimately he provided the policy framework, he provided the executive framework so that these good things happen. But my issue is that when anything bad happens, then the criticism do not go to Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Instead, the criticism directly goes to Nehru. So this is there's this dilemma, this contrasting thing, that the credit is being taken by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, but the criticism is pointed towards Nehru or other leaders of Congress. That is my real issue. So yeah, I'm very much in favor of Priyanka Gandhi's statement that a list of all the grievances, of all the complaints of BJP against the Congress, it should be made, it should be discussed, and it should be completely disposed. No further mention of these leaders anytime in future.